Imagine you wake up before sunrise. The air is cold. The fire has almost burned out. Your stomach is empty. Yesterday's hunt failed. There is almost nothing left to eat. Today, you have no choice but to leave the safety of the camp. Not because you want to, because if you don't, your family may not survive another day. You pick up your wooden spear, look around one last time, then begin walking into the wilderness. For you, this isn't just another morning. It may become the most dangerous day of your life. Today, danger usually comes with warning signs, traffic lights, weather forecasts, emergency services, hospitals only minutes away. But for an ancient human, danger wasn't an event. It was the environment itself. Every step carried uncertainty, a hidden predator, a poisonous snake beneath a rock, a broken branch while climbing, a swollen river after heavy rain. A single mistake could end everything. And the frightening part was this: most ancient humans probably didn't know, when they woke up, whether they would ever return home again. But here's something even more surprising. The deadliest day often wasn't the day they faced a giant predator. It wasn't always a mammoth hunt or a battle with another tribe. Sometimes, the greatest danger came from something much smaller, something almost invisible, something so ordinary that you would probably ignore it today. Before we discover what that was, you first need to understand how every single day began. There were no calendars, no clocks, no schedules. The sun decided when you woke. The weather decided where you went. Your empty stomach decided how long you could stay. Life followed only one rule: keep moving. Imagine stepping outside your cave. Cold morning mist covers the valley. The grass is wet beneath your feet. Birds begin calling in the distance. For a brief moment, everything feels peaceful, but appearances can be dangerous. Every sound means something. Every footprint tells a story. Fresh animal tracks might lead to food, or straight toward a hungry predator. Ancient humans constantly read the landscape, not as tourists, but as survivors. A snapped branch, a broken nest, fresh claw marks on a tree. Each clue could save a life or cost one. The first task of the morning wasn't hunting. It was deciding whether hunting was even safe. Some days, the group stayed close to camp. Other days, they walked for hours following migrating animals. Every decision carried risk. Travel too far, and you might become lost. Stay too close, and everyone might starve. There were no perfect choices, only better guesses. This is something many people misunderstand about prehistoric life. Movies often show ancient humans fighting enormous animals every single day. Reality was different. Most days, nothing dramatic happened, and that was exactly the goal. Survival wasn't about winning battles. It was about avoiding them. The best hunter wasn't always the strongest. It was often the person who recognized danger before danger recognized them. Archaeologists believe many prehistoric people developed extraordinary observation skills, not because they were born with them, but because those who failed to notice small warning signs rarely survived long enough to teach the next generation. Over thousands of years, careful attention became one of humanity's greatest survival tools. But even the smartest hunter couldn't predict everything, because somewhere beyond the next hill, hidden beneath tall grass, or silently waiting near the river, was the one danger that could change an ordinary morning into the most dangerous day of an ancient human's life. The danger wasn't always waiting in the shadows. Sometimes it was inside the food you were about to eat. Imagine finding a handful of berries. You're hungry, your children are hungry. They look perfectly harmless, but one wrong choice could make you violently sick. Ancient humans had no field guides, no warning labels, no doctor to tell them which plants were safe. So knowledge became survival. A parent taught a child which berries to avoid, which mushrooms were dangerous, which roots could be eaten, and which plants were worth walking past. That knowledge wasn't written down. It was remembered and passed from one generation to the next. But food wasn't the only problem. Water could be dangerous too. A river might look clean, clear, refreshing, but invisible contamination could turn it into a source of disease. You couldn't see bacteria, you couldn't smell them, and you certainly couldn't understand what they were doing. You only discovered the danger after your body started failing. First came weakness, then dehydration, then something much worse. And there was another problem: infection. A small cut could become serious, a wound from a sharp stone, a bite, a thorn, even a blister on your foot. Today, you might clean it and forget about it. For an ancient human, there was no guarantee because the world around you was filled with microorganisms your eyes couldn't see, and sometimes the smallest injury could become more dangerous than the largest predator. But perhaps the greatest daily threat was hunger. Imagine walking for hours, nothing, no deer, no wild fruit, no roots, nothing worth carrying home. Your legs become heavy, your stomach hurts, your group keeps moving because stopping doesn't create food. And when your energy drops, everything becomes more dangerous. You become slower, less alert, less capable of reacting. A predator doesn't need to be stronger than you. It only needs you to become weaker. That's why hunting was never simply about catching an animal. It was about managing risk. A group might surround prey, drive it toward a trap, or wait patiently for the right opportunity. Because chasing a large animal across unfamiliar terrain could be deadly. One fall, one collision, one misplaced step, and the hunter could become the hunted. Yet ancient humans weren't completely helpless. They had something predators didn't. They could cooperate. One person watched the animal, another blocked its escape, others waited. Communication turned individual weakness into group strength. And that same cooperation helped them face another terrifying danger: other humans. Not every encounter between groups was violent, but resources were limited. Water, food, shelter, good hunting territory. Competition could create conflict. And unlike a predator, another human could understand your strategy. They could plan. They could wait. They could deceive. Human intelligence made humans dangerous to each other, but even all of these dangers had something in common. They were usually visible if you knew what to look for. There was one threat that was different. It didn't roar. It didn't chase you. It didn't leave footprints, and you could carry it with you without knowing it. Disease. And this may have been one of the most dangerous enemies ancient humans ever faced. Disease didn't need to chase you. It only needed time, a small wound, dirty water, contaminated food, a bite from an insect. Something invisible could enter your body and begin a fight you couldn't even see. There were no antibiotics, no hospitals, no laboratory tests, no doctor waiting nearby. Your body had only one defense: your immune system. And sometimes it won, sometimes it didn't. But disease wasn't the only thing that could turn an ordinary day into a disaster. Weather could do it too. Imagine you're several hours from camp. Dark clouds suddenly cover the sky. The temperature drops. Rain begins falling. At first, it's manageable. Then the wind becomes stronger. The ground turns slippery. Your clothes become heavy with water. And suddenly, you realize something terrifying. You don't know exactly where you are. For an ancient human, getting lost wasn't an inconvenience. It could become a death sentence because your group was your protection, your food source, your shelter. Your way home, separated from them, everything became harder. And then came the night. The temperature dropped. The fire became weaker. You had no modern jacket, no flashlight, no emergency shelter, only whatever you could build before darkness arrived. This is why preparation mattered so much. Ancient humans carried knowledge everywhere they went: where water could be found, where animals traveled, which plants were safe, which caves offered shelter, where danger had been seen before. Their memories were maps, their stories were survival manuals, and their group was their safety net. That may be the biggest lesson hidden inside prehistoric life. The most dangerous day wasn't necessarily the day with the biggest predator. It could be the day when several small problems happened at once: a failed hunt, a cold night, a minor injury, a lack of clean water, a storm. One problem might be manageable. 2 could be dangerous. 5 could become impossible. And yet, humans survived. Not because every day was safe, but because humans became exceptionally good at reducing risk. They watched, they remembered, they communicated, they cooperated, they learned from mistakes, and they passed those lessons forward. That's why a simple footprint in ancient soil can be so fascinating. It isn't just evidence that someone walked there. It can tell us that someone was moving through a dangerous world, trying to find food, trying to reach water, trying to return home, trying to survive another day. And perhaps that's what makes ancient humans so fascinating. They weren't superheroes. They weren't fearless. They were vulnerable, just like you. They felt hunger, cold, pain, fear, exhaustion. But every morning, they got up anyway. They stepped outside, they looked at the landscape, and they made another decision. Go left or go right, hunt or wait, cross the river or turn back, take the risk or stay safe. Most of those decisions were never recorded, but millions of them shaped the survival of our species. So, what was the most dangerous day in an ancient human's life? Maybe it wasn't one specific day. Maybe it was any day when survival depended on a single decision going right. Because your ancestors didn't survive by avoiding danger completely. They survived by learning how to live with it. And every sunrise they witnessed was proof that they had made it through another night. And somehow, those ancient survivors became you.